Hello, everybody. So if you're seeing me, you have successfully made it to 5 o'clock on Friday. So it's no longer 5 o'clock somewhere. It's actually 5 o'clock here. That's the good part, right? So our work week is over. Hopefully, I know some of you probably work a little bit on the weekends, but hopefully for the most part, your work week is over and you can relax and have some fun. What are you looking at, Max?
Back, you got it.
Yes, I have it. I have my board pushed back a little bit further because the air conditioning vent is right there. So if I don't push it back, it blocks some of the air conditioning, which on a day like today, not a good thing. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. I did forget to put the notice in the group again, so let me head on over there for a second. My messenger was not working right earlier. Let me see if it'll do it now. Hi, Marjorie. Good to see you.
Tell Pops to come and help me with the camper.
Yeah, Mom, Max said Dad can come help him get the camper together. He's having to do some repairs. Hi, Esley. Good to see you. Hi, Kimberly. I'm going to put a notice up in the group because my messenger was not working right earlier. And so I could not send it. It kept closing. So I will put one in there now for anybody who missed it. Yes, I like my copper. It goes well with the peach, doesn't it? It's kind of a peachy color. This is the shiny copper. I am doing good, Kimberly. How are you? It was a painful night last night, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I did get some today, so that helps. I'll take it, and we'll see if we can minimize the pain a little bit another night. All right, so we did get some new things in today. We are set. We're ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me X this off here. All right, let's start long. We very rarely start with the long ones. This one is, hi Shannon, So Popular. So Popular in orange. So this is obviously a longer necklace. You can see how far it goes down on this bust. It's a teardrop shape. It's a dewy bead. This is not moonstone, but it's semi-transparent bead, acrylic bead in that bright, pretty orange. I also have it in a navy blue, which I'll show you in just a minute. Hi, Helen. I've missed you. The earrings are the same orange bead, but in a round shape on a fishhook back. Put it on Linda back here, and let me adjust my camera for Kimberly so she can see where it fits on Linda. Linda needs to get smaller feet because she gets in the way. Hi, Violet. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Ruth. Good to see everybody. So we all made it to 5 o'clock on Friday. Look at that. You survived. So this one is in the upper abdomen below the bust with your 2-inch extension that is on it. It would be right down here around belly button length. So I have one that is in that bright, pretty orange, and two that is in this navy blue. This would be midnight blue, except that it's semi-transparent, and that little bit of clarity gives it more of the navy blue look. Hi, Aunt Dora. So I have two in the blue, one in the orange. This one is called So Popular in blue, and it's going to be number 1. I'm trying to hold them up, but my arms are not that long. I need to get Max to hold them up, I think. There we go. Well, you made it in the Instagram picture, but you didn't make it to Facebook. Sorry. You have to get longer arms. Or scoot over here a little bit closer. All right. This one is Cool Cascade in blue. This is a very pale blue. At the bottom of our chain, we have an oval faceted blue bead that is transparent. We have some little round beads that are also transparent. There's some white rhinestones in here in little silver frames and some polished silver beads as well. So I can get that up close for you. So it's a cute, sparkly little pendant in that very pale blue. The earrings are those pale blue round beads as well. So this is the length. It's falling just below the bust and in through almost the mid-abdomen. With your 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here. So again, it's going to hang right around this belly button area. We have 3 of these available. Cool Cascade. In blue, number 2. This one, I only have one of. And it's got the layers. So let me make them lay right. Just one second. Because every time you pick them up, you know, they lay different. I'm going to make them lay right. They like to twist around each other with these layers. I don't know how I did that. There we go. I think it's like a puzzle. Happens all the time. This one is Beachside Babe. Remember we had this conversation about that name, Beachside Babe? Do not Google this. Hi, Terry. She's over on Instagram. This one is in blue. So this is actually like a dark slate blue. We can call it navy if you'd like to, but it has that grayish tint to it. We have 3 chains down here at the bottom with intermittent delicate silver rings, as well as the blue beads. The earrings are the opaque blue beads as well on a fishhook back. Now watch, it's going to twist itself when I put it on Linda too. I swear it does this just to aggravate me.
Tell Ashley she's supposed to forget some things.
Ashley, he says you were supposed to forgive and forget on that one. There we go. All right, so this one comes down almost to that dropped waist. With your 2-inch extension, you can bring it down into that lower belly. So this one is Beachside Babe in blue. And if you Google it, you'll get some Beachside Babes wearing blue. Number 3. You know, we have to give you a hard time, Max. That's literally all our fun.
I'm going back to help work on the camper.
You're going back to work on the camper. He's going to desert us, ladies. He doesn't. He enjoys it. All right. This one is Sparkling Spectacle. This is in gold. This is a moonstone, kind of a beige moonstone surrounded with white rhinestones. With this one, it has a little silver studded bead above that pendant, and then we have the gold tassel below. Our earrings are those beige moonstones on a fishhook back that is gold. I have 2 of these. This is the length, so it's already fairly long going down below that dropped waist. With your 2-inch extension, you're going to get it really far down. At that point, I'd probably sit on it, just to be honest. It does have this freely moving chain, though, and the links are big enough for you to fasten into. So if you wanted to shorten this one a little bit, it would be fairly easy to bring up, which might be a better length for you. So this one is, turn around here, Sparkling Spectacle in gold. 2 of those are number 4. I like the gold with the moonstones. It's pretty. And then this one had some pre-orders, so I ended up with just 1 left. This one is Countess Me In. Countess Me in gold. So we have these creamy pearly beads. We start with a larger one at the bottom here. It gets a little smaller as you go up. We have the twisted type of circles in gold. They're all double circles, so there's 2 circles at each section. This one's kind of a mid-length necklace. The earrings are the small pearls on the fishhook back. Of course, we have some upgrades. If you want bigger earrings for this, this one is going to fall just below the bust And then with your 2-inch extension, you're going to get about mid-abdomen from this. Hi, Lona. And it does have the larger ring type chain, so if you wanted to bring it up a little bit, you could do that as well. Make it a little bit shorter. So we have just one of these left. Countess Me in gold. And it's number 5. Okay, time for Family Feud. This is the fun part, right? Gotta stretch out my neck to be able to read this. You know how it is when you can't stretch your neck and you have to read. All right, let's see. Let's take answer number 4 on this one. Name one of the first famous people, real or fictional, that children learn about. One of the first famous people, real or fictional, that children learn about. Santa was number 2. The Easter Bunny was not on there. Jesus was the right answer. Jesus was the right answer. That was number 4. God was actually number 6. George Washington was number 1. Tooth Fairy was not on there. Lincoln wasn't on there.
Terry got Jesus.
Terry got it. God made number 6. Can you believe that? That's what's wrong with our world. There we go. Superman, Kimberly says he was not on the list. Martin Luther King Jr. and Dr. Seuss were the other 2. Jesus and God made 4 and 6.
Number 1 was who?
George Washington.
Yeah, like the other people in other countries can learn about George Washington first.
Well, they must be talking about this country. I don't know, ladies. All right. Next one is in purple. Do I need to say Panda, Helen? This is Walk This Broadway. This is a bubbly purple necklace. It's kind of a medium purple. It's not a dark purple, not a light purple. So we have opaque beads. They're in different sizes. So we've got a small, a medium, and a larger size, all hanging in large clusters along this silver chain. Our earrings for this one are the smaller opaque beads in purple on a silver fishhook back. Trying to remember to tell you what metal they're on because I know there are some with sensitivities. This one hangs. Linda, you're losing your shirt, girl. She's had a lot of problems today. She was kind of loose earlier. And now her shirt's coming off. I don't know. I think she got... Okay. I will put that, Teresa. I didn't see it yet. Earlier when I looked, it wasn't on there. So, thank you. This one is 2 inches below that collar.
She wants something from here?
Not from here. It's on the Facebook page. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to the bust. So this one, I just have one of, but it's called Walk This Broadway in purple. And it's number 6.
So ask Teresa, is the gold necklace this or that? That's what you asked.
Yeah, Max wants to know, was it this or that? The one that you wanted. I believe the gold one was that.
Okay, I'm just thinking over.
Number 6, Delona. He's just got to give you a hard time. You know what? I don't know, Terry. Should we drive up to the marketing department and just peek in the door and see what in the world is going on in there? They're terrible, aren't they? She said it's that. See? She even knows.
Okay.
All right. This one I also only have one of. This is actually my last one of this design in any color. This one's in orange. It's called Naturally Nautical. So we have our loops, overlapping loops in the center. I know, right, Terry? And then the suede cords. They're double cords that go up to our lobster clasp. The earrings are those same links you see at the bottom, a little bit smaller size on a fishhook back. This has been a very popular necklace, and they've re-released it a couple times. This is my last one. So this is about 1.5 inches below that collar. You do have that 2-inch extension that is on it. It's going to bring it down to about the bust. So this one is naturally nautical in orange. This is all like a plate, so they are welded together. They're not going to move around. It's number 7. There's a lot of things I'd like to do while I was there, Terry. Collecting my orders is one of them. We're still running 3 weeks out. So if you ladies don't get your pink paparazzi bags this week, I'm going to put them in some regular bags because my order for bags hasn't come in yet.
Sound like a bag.
Just the little bags that are inside. I have the mailers, the bubble mailers, so we're good. You're still getting your orders. They're just going to be in plain bags this time. This one is called Stormy Shimmer in orange. So these are orange rhinestones set in a clear acrylic bead that is also faceted along the front. So those little rhinestones can sparkle out in those facets. The earrings are the little orange rhinestones as well on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This is the length, so about 1.25 inches below that collar. It's a little smaller piece than some of the ones we have. If you want to use that 2-inch extension, it's going to end right here above the bust. So let me see if I can get you a better look at this pendant. Sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it doesn't. This is Stormy Shimmer in orange. Instagram's trying to be funky today. It's a little bit fuzzy. This is number 8. Can we find the Instagram offices too? Because I feel like they need some help. They're just really getting on my nerves this week. Or every week. That may be more the point. Every week. This one, I only have one of. Love how these things like to rearrange themselves. This is called Very Avant-Garde. So we have hammered ovals. And then we number 8 to Marjorie. And then these thinner wire triangles. I call them pie pieces because that's the size of pie piece that I want. If you're going to cut it out of a circle, I don't want that little, 1/4 wedge or 1/8 wedge. I want the big one. So this one has the ovals, the hammered ovals as earrings on a fishhook back. Let's see. Settle down there. About 1.25 inches below that collar. With your 2-inch extension, you're going to be able to bring it down here to sit right above the bust, like the others. So just have one of these. This is Very Avant-Garde in silver, and it's number 9. Let's see. Let's do this one for number 10. We'll wake somebody up. So this was originally part of a fashion fix. Now I just have the necklace. This one is called Rogue Vogue. Rogue Vogue in silver. Look how fancy that is. I love the little dancey shimmery things. Aren't they fun? The little trinkets that hang off the bottom. I'm trying to remember what they call this piece in the middle, and I know the name. But the little flowery type piece with that four petals. This has got a lot of detail work on it because they made it for the fashion fix. A lot of times they're a little bit fancier than our standard necklaces. And then we have the little arched pieces on the bottom that also hold some trinkets. Yeah, you don't want to wiggle too much while you're wearing this one. You'll be dancing all over the place. And then our earrings are larger versions of those little dancy trinkets that are on the bottom. So this is how it fits if you do not extend it. So it's going to be up here around those collarbones. So up above where my necklace is. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring that down. The top of it's going to be here. The bottom of it's going to be more like here. So it'll be mid to lower chest. And I just have one of these. Let's see if I can get you a better picture of that. So this one is Rogue Vogue in silver, and it's number 10. All right, time for another question. Then we'll do some earrings.
That's a lot of a necklace for $5.
Yeah, it is a lot of a necklace for $5, isn't it? Some of them really are. They're a bargain. Just commenting on that, I was reading through some of the reviews of direct sales jewelry companies. So you know there's a lot of them out there. I won't mention any names because, of course, we don't want to get in trouble. But there's a lot of them out there. Most of them are a little bit more expensive. And that was one thing where paparazzi scored really high on their lists because of the price point. Because some of them were like $200 for one piece. One piece. And even the costume jewelry or the fashion jewelry, as we call it, some of those were $50 per piece. So you can really spend a lot of money even on costume jewelry. So that was one of the things that drew me to paparazzi as a job or as a business. I really liked that it had the $5 price point because if you're like me, my friends and myself, we can't afford to put out a whole lot of money on jewelry, especially for all these different dress outfits we have. So it's really nice to be able to have a variety of things because we're only spending $5 for it. All right, so we're going to go on with our question. Let's take answer number 5 on this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish they'd numbered these. 7 answers available. Name something people rent for a party. Something people rent for a party. We want number 5. A tent. That was number 3. Chairs, tables and chairs was number 1. What else do they rent? A bouncy house? That's not in here, but that's a good answer. DJ is number 2. Ooh, dishes. They didn't think of that one. It's not on here, but that is a good one. A dance floor. I've seen those for rent. It did not make the list, but what else might you rent for a party? Tables was number 1. Tables and chairs. The tablecloths, they did not make the list. The venue, that one was not on here. They should have put that on here. Driving service was also not on here. Help was not on here. All right, we're going to have to do better. Hotel suite, servers, those were not on here. Princesses, no. But you're getting closer. It is a person, not linens. Nope, not chair covers. It is a person that you would pay to come. Not the wedding planner. Think more like a little kid's birthday. Not the MC. That's a good one, though. Clown. There you go, Sheila. The clown. According to our list, I do not recommend these, but according to our list, you also could rent a beer keg, a band, and a stripper. Really don't recommend the last one. First 2, okay. Maybe you could get away with the beer keg. Band, sure, but let's not rent the strippers. Oh, that's right. We're doing earrings. I don't need this bust yet. Yay. Clown got it. All right. These are rule-breaking Radiance. in gold. So we have 2 gold circles at the top. You can see that these are freely moving, so they all spin. This is a post earring, so the post is at the top of that circle. And then our bottom circle is studded with white rhinestones. This might be a good choice to upgrade for that moonstone and tassel necklace we had earlier, because it has the round circle of rhinestones around that moonstone. I do have 3 pairs of these available. This is the size. So these are rule-breaking Radiance in gold. Hi, Sharon. Number 11. This is my last pair of these. These are Refined Relic in gold. These are also post earrings. The post is up at the top of this top circle. I guess they're calling these hammered. So they're a hammered gold, number 11 to Helen. I have 2 more pairs of those. This is also a rippled disc. It is not flat. You can see it has a little wave to the disc. This is the size. That bottom one's about the size of my necklace here. So this is my last pair of these. These are Refined Relic in gold. And it's number 12. How is Justice settling in, Helen? He's working for Amazon, so he likes that because he can keep busy. So he got a job with Amazon. They have a warehouse up by them. These are Industrial Imperfection. I do only have 1 set of these left as well. They're kind of a hammered abstract teardrop with that cutout in the middle. They are in gold, and they're on a fishhook back. This is the size of these. So Industrial Imperfection in gold is number 13. Yeah, and I saw our state is starting to give back to work bonuses now. They approved them, Terry, so you get $1,500 if you go back to work, because they can't get anybody to work. He's liking the work, adjusting to night shift. So he works night shift. I used to do that.
Oh, so that's why she's on.
It's yeah, he's probably asleep right now. That's why she's on. I used to work night shift before I had kids. Of course, then once you have kids, that kind of shoots that down. But all right, these are Young Money. Young Money in a pretty emerald green. Look at that rectangular emerald green rhinestone in the center of these. They have a triangular pattern around the outside with the little hematite stones to add more flash. These are a post earring as well. The post is up here at the top. This is the size of these earrings. If I had anything emerald green to wear them with, these would already be gone. But I have 2 pairs. They're called Young Money in green. They're number 14. Yes, you can, Terry. And that's the problem. A lot of these places that need workers right now are not paying all that much. So they're actually getting more on unemployment than they would if they started working. No, you do not have those. You have the teardrop shaped ones, Terry. So you have a teardrop shaped pair. All right, these are Starry Nights in pink. So we have a light pink center. It's an oval rhinestone with facets on it, and then white rhinestones come out in like a starburst pattern. From the outside. This one is called Starry Nights in pink. They are also a post earring. Okay, number 14 for Terry, so that leaves 1 pair of those. This is the size. So these are a smaller stud earring. Starry Nights in pink. We have 2 pairs of these. Number 15. $100 for being vaccinated. I want somebody to give me $100 for being vaccinated. And Max could get $100 too, and that way we'd have $200 just for doing something we already did.
15 too, huh?
15 also. Okay. Yep, she likes her post earrings. So I have one more of each of those. So Violet says they cut the unemployment off if you can go back to work and don't. Okay, well here they did start making them do the job search again, but they're also cutting out the extra $300 or whatever a week that the federal government is kicking in. So it's just whatever the state is allowing. So no extra. All right, we're on to our next Family Feud question. I'm going to go with answer number 1 on this one, because I actually think the others are more obvious. Name the worst thing about driving behind a bus. Worst thing about driving behind a bus. Danny's job is going to give him a pen. Well, that'll get them all to go back. Yeah. Hurry up, get to vaccination so you can have a pen. I have a whole cup of pens. By the way, this is a cup that my niece gave me. But I chipped the edge of it, so I can't drink out of it anymore. So now I now use it for my pen holder. Yeah. Yes, I'm seeing. Okay. The fumes was number 1, so Tara got it. But can't see around it was number 2. And the many stops was number 3. Yep. Exhaust fumes, you can't see around it, and it's slow or stops a lot. Terry, you're on fire today. We're going to have to kick you out.
She's fuming.
She's fuming?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's just breathed in a few too many of those fumes. Your city buses are running natural gas. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Are they here too? I don't know anything about them, but I have heard that before.
I don't know. I don't think they are. I think they're diesel.
Ours are not eco-friendly. Yeah, I keep threatening. No, that's the day we just tell you it doesn't work. I'm a toothless lion. Yeah. Don't bet on it, but for this time I might be. All right. This one is Life is a Journey. Life is a Journey. I got the tassel. There we go. Fix the tassel at the bottom. This is a 3-layered necklace with white crackle stone. So we have a round white crackle stone at the top, a little bit larger white crackle stone, round one in the middle. And then this bottom silver piece kind of looks like a compass to me, with a little tassel hanging off of it. Our earrings are the tassels as well, silver tassels. Put this on Linda. We have it on the card backwards. They do that to me all the time just to see if I notice.
Wow, $50,000.
All right, so this first one is about 1.25 inches below that neckline. Hi, Becky. The second one is at the bust. Third one is mid-abdomen with the tassel going all the way down to the dropped waist. Oh, she's here somewhere. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring that one down to the top of the bust, which is going to bring your second one down about here in the upper to mid-abdomen, and bring your tassel down into the lower belly. So this one is Life is a Journey. Actually, it says Life is a Voyage. Same thing. In white. So these are white crackle stone, number 16.
Oh, now I got to go back and write it again.
You can leave it that way. I'll know what it is.
No.
Yeah, they're going to start that lottery. They're thinking about starting that lottery here as well. Like you get entered into the lottery if you get vaccinated. And it's going to be worth a lot of money. I don't think they said specifically, but it was in the millions. So instead of buying a lottery ticket, you can just get a vaccination. Not sure that's a good idea, but they're hoping to get people vaccinated. We've got 53% of the state that's had at least one of the vaccines. So they may not be fully vaccinated, but they've gotten something. All right, this is Teardrop Tranquility. So we have 2 silver studded teardrops as frames outside this blue moonstone in a teardrop shape as well. This is a navy blue moonstone. The earrings are the navy blue moonstone beads in a round shape by Daisy on a fishhook back. The chain's wanting to twirl on this one. So that one's going to hang right below the bust with the 2-inch extension. You could bring that down. It's going to be more in the mid-abdomen or belly button belly button level. Sorry. So 2 available in navy blue, and I have 1 available in pink. So these are Teardrop Tranquility in pink and in blue. Number 17. We had the Johnson & Johnson before they shut it down, so we only had to get 1, which was very nice. This one is Make an Appearance Multi. So these are pale green and pink pearly beads mixed in with hammered and textured silver beads and little silver discs. Also got a few little rings, number 17 to violet blue. So this one is pretty spring colors with that green and that pink in with the silver. The earrings are the green pearly beads on a fishhook back. This one hangs almost to that dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. It comes down right about here, so in that lower belly area. You also could easily double this one. Have a smaller 2-strand necklace. This one makes for easy layering. Or you could wear another smaller necklace in a coordinating color, maybe the pink pearly beads up at the top. So this one is Make an Appearance Multi. Number 18, just 1 of these. All right, my nose started tickling. What changed in here? Did the air come on? Maybe the air came on. Something changed. Next up, we're going to red. This one is Modern Motley. Modern Motley in red. So these are very bright red. So we're going to call them a tomato red. My color chart calls them candy apple. It's a fiery red. Opaque beads with the polished silver beads. And then we have our rings. Some of them thicker, some of them the small narrow kind. And then at the bottom we have 4 lengths, sorry, one was hiding in there. Is it 3 or is it 4? It's 3. Oh, I'm so glad, Becky. That's great. 3 lengths of chain at the bottom. The earrings are the opaque red beads on a fishhook back. Thank you. I thought it was a nice red too. This is the only one I have of these. It does come down to that dropped waist. With the extension, of course, you could put it in the lower belly area. So this one is Modern Motley in red, and it's number 19. Paparazzi makes great gifts, doesn't it? Because it looks like it should cost a lot more than it does. So people really appreciate the thought, and they like the jewelry, and they don't have to know that it didn't cost you very much. Or you can have friends and family like me, and they're all bargain shoppers. So we all just kind of get along. Everybody's thrilled that you got it for so little. I had one lady with 8 sisters-in-law that she needed to all buy gifts for, plus 2 nieces. So 10 in all. So for $50, she was able to give every one of them a nice gift. So that really helps out. Can you imagine trying to give 10 gifts? All right, this one is Extra Elemental in red. I do on the website, Terry. I do have e-gift certificates, electronic gift certificates. They're on the website. If you look when you first go in the website, rather than clicking on Shop My Inventory, go down a little bit, and there should be a place to click to buy a gift certificate. So this one has kind of a confetti look on this red teardrop. The red teardrop feels like stone. Pretty sure that it is. I like the confetti look because it matches so many things. This one is Extra Elemental. Our earrings are the little red beads. They also have a little confetti design on them on a fish hook back. This is the length of this one, so we're in the mid-abdomen area, and with 2 inches extension, it's going to be down here near this dropped waist. I do also have matching bracelet sets for this necklace. The little discs on them have that confetti pattern as well. And we have some little flowery silver discs on these. This is 4 bangles, set of 4 bangles that matches this. So I have 3 of each. I have 3 necklaces and 3 bracelets. So either or both. This is Extra Elemental in red, number 20. I do not know. My Instagram is so fuzzy today. Pardon me just a moment, ladies, while I clean the camera a little bit, and let's see if that helps you. So yes, if anybody wants gift certificates, you can find them on my website, puttingontheglitz.biz. Should be a link on my page if you go to my page. Let's do another question. Ooh. This question should be interesting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 answers available on this one. Let's do answer number 2 on this one. Name a business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. A business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. So this is a contest. Who has the rudest employees? We're looking for answer number 2 on this one out of 7. Walmart. Yes. Bank was number 6. Walmart's a little too specific to be on here.
DMV. I like Esley's answer.
Yeah. DMV was number 5. The doctor wasn't on there. The health department wasn't on there. Everybody likes Walmart. That's a little bit too specific. License plate agency, I think, is in with the DMV. Stores. Let's go with stores. So that was Mom, because it says retail stores. So it's as close as we're going to get. As close as we need to get. So some of these I found really interesting. The ER, yes, that should be on there, but it's not. Restaurant was number 1. A restaurant was number 1. And that kind of surprises me because in most restaurants, you know, they work for tips. So they can't afford to be rude to you. I guess maybe a fast food restaurant. Number 2, of course, was the retail stores. Number 3 was the supermarket. Number 4 was the post office.
Sharon is really too specific.
Sharon, that's a little too specific. Oddly specific, actually. We'll have to talk about that one later. Then the DMV, the bank, and law enforcement. I don't know why that's considered a business, but they're number 1. I'll reprint my card just for you, Sharon. Number 1, Moore County Tax Office. You know why? Because they're going to take your money either way. They don't have to be nice to you. I like going places where they have to be nice to you in order to make any money. All right, this one is Trust Fund Baby. This is in purple. So this is a dark-ish purple. These are crystal type beads. We have a smaller size on the top row and a larger size on the bottom row. They're mixed in with these polished silver beads. Just have one of these remaining. The earrings are the purple crystal type beads on a fishhook back. We've gotten everybody started now, Max. We should have asked that question first because we got everybody going. So everybody tell me the rudest place you've been. This one's about 1/2 inch below that collar. Does Helen have this one? Can you check for? With the 2-inch extension, that's going to bring it down to about mid-chest. So right about here. He's looking for you, Helen. Trust Fund Baby. In purple. Just one left. And it's number 21.
She won it if she doesn't have it.
Do you want it if you don't have it, Helen? He's still looking. But just so you can get your claim in before anybody else. City Hall and small towns, yes. I find too, like the telephone company, because they don't have a competitor, so there's no push for them to be nice to you or to help you. They'll give you things to make you happier with them. Like sometimes they'll discount your bill or whatever. Yeah, there's no push for them to do that. You should be able to search on the invoices page. Is that where you're at? Okay, it's slow.
I had to sign my can. Trust Fund Baby purple.
Yes, you do, Helen. You have it. All right, this is Stone Desert in blue. This is a very pretty blue crackle stone in a round shape. Has a little lacy silver edge all the way around the outside. The earrings are the little round crackle stone beads on a fishhook back. This one I only have one of as well. It's about 1.25 inches below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down right about here and sit just above the bust. The trash company last week and the lady was rude. Maybe she was having a bad day.
All right.
And this is Stone Desert in blue, number 22.
That's purple, not blue, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I don't see blue on here.
Blue is a navy. The blue one is a navy. Nope, it's purple.
Okay, I'm blue. Yep, purple.
I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the phone company is horrible. The cable company is usually nicer to us, but they do make you sit through that whole thing and they ask you like 5 million questions and they try to upgrade you to the cell phone service and their phone service and their cable TV service. And I'm like, I just want you to fix my internet. But every time. And then they call us in between to like telemarketing to try to sell us their TV service. That must be where they make most of their money. All right, this one is Midsummer Mixer in pink. So we've got a bright pink with a variety of beads here. We have some pear-shaped translucent beads. We also have some pear-shaped translucent beads that are faceted. We have some oval type beads or a marquee-shaped bead. They're kind of in between that is faceted. They are opaque. We have an oval faceted bead that is semi-translucent, so it's kind of a frosted look. And then we've got some small teardrops that are opaque and faceted. So really a nice variety of different types of beads, and look how sparkly they are. So this is a 2-layer necklace. The earrings are the translucent pink unfaceted pear-shaped beads. To turn that around. I do have 2 of these available. Hot off the presses, they just came in today. So this one, the top one is going to hang about 1/4 inch below that collar. You can see it peeking out up here. This one is about mid-chest. If you move this all down 2 inches, you're going to get the top one right about here and the bottom one right about here. So it'll be more of the lower chest rather than the upper chest. I think I need to go to Disneyland then. This is Midsummer Mixer in that pretty bright pink. Oops, number 23. You'd think that they'd be nicer to you when you're having your car serviced because you don't have to be at that specific place. I try to never go to the dealers anyway. They charge too much. All right. This is Effervescent Ensemble. I did put this in here. I know some of you have seen this a couple times. We got it in this past week, but not everyone was on. So this is a beautiful rose gold necklace. You can see we have the clusters of beads. We have translucent ones that are in just a very pale rose gold color. We have polished ones in that rose gold. They're all hanging in this little cluster, which is very bright and pretty. Doesn't it look like bubbles, Terry? I thought this was so nice when I saw it come out on the website. The little oval rings have diamond cuts in them, so they're also very sparkly. In between, I do have 2 of these left. The earrings are the rose gold polished beads on a fishhook back. This one's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With a 2-inch extension, it's about right above the bust or possibly mid-chest. Just depends on how it fits. Okay, Terry would like one of these, so I have one more. It's going to be number 24, Terry. So this one is Effervescent Ensemble in rose gold. And I have one left after Terry, and it's number 24. I like this because this rose gold is so bright looking. Isn't that pretty? Helen, you already have one. You pre-ordered that one. So you've got it locked down. So we still have one. I'm glad you still like it. That means you have great taste. And this one is Setting the Fashion in blue. This is a nice multi-blue with some white in it as well. So we go from navy to all the way to almost a white blue. So we also have some light blues in there. We have the, oh dear, what did we call this last time? It's almost nougat looking. So it's got some clearish spots in it, as well as the opaque parts. And there's also some shell-like finish in there. Maybe you'll be able to see it when I get it closer up. With this U-shaped cutout, this is set in silver. The earrings are very dainty silver tassels. So these are a small gauge chain on here. I love this one. We also have it in green. The blue is the more recent one. This one hangs just below the bust. With your 2-inch extension, you could bring it down here more to mid-abdomen area. Let's see if I can get you a good, clear view of this pendant. It's very pretty. You can see it has some clearish spots in it. Oh, what is up with Instagram today? It just does not want to cooperate. But in very pretty shades of blue. This one we have 3 of remaining. Setting the Fashion in blue is number 25. I might have to steal that last rose gold necklace if it doesn't sell. I'm horrible about that. I have so much here and I see it all the time. So I try not to take anything when it first comes in unless I'm really seriously can't live without it. I'll put it for sale first. I'll offer it to you ladies first, give you the first option. And if it doesn't move after just a little while, you know, some of it sneaks its way into my jewelry box instead. So it's not going to hang around either way. All right, let's go on to another question. Let's take answer number 6 on this one. Answer number 6. Name something that can be lumpy. Something that can be lumpy. So it's number 6 out of 6 possible answers. Something that can be lumpy. Mattress was number 3. Potatoes was number 1. Mashed potatoes was number 1. Can you believe that? Too many people with mashed potatoes that are lumpy around here. Let's see. Pillow was actually the number 6 answer, so that is Terry again. She stole it from Marjorie. Gravy. Gravy was not on here. Grits was on here. It was number 4, but I was afraid that not everybody would know what that was. Oatmeal, yes, was number 2. Your breasts, that is not good when they're lumpy. Let's see if there's any we haven't gotten. There is one we haven't gotten, and I'm not too sure about this one. So I'm just going to tell you what it is. The other answer is soup. Soup. Lumpy soup. Who has lumpy soup? I mean, chunky I can understand, but lumpy? Okay, Terry, have you had polenta? It's very similar to polenta. But we eat it for breakfast. Kind of a cream of wheat consistency, maybe a little bit coarser than cream of wheat, but it's corn. So actually very good. I like mine with sugar in them. Most people don't. They use salt and pepper and butter. I use butter and sugar.
So I had grits in Canada.
I love grits.
They served me grits in Canada.
They served you grits in Canada.
We went to Canadian Bethel a long time ago. They served us grits at the place in Canada.
Wow. That's unusual in the north. Montana actually did not have grits until they had them at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel was the only place you could get them. And after that, yes, it would be similar to that, Terry. The corn masa. They started carrying them after Cracker Barrel had come in because people wanted them. So they started carrying them. It was interesting. All right, let's do some earrings, ladies. You like yours with sugar and cream? You are my best friend, Becky. Everybody looks at me crazy because I put sugar in them, but I like them sweet.
Mine at times too.
These are Harmonious Harbors. I just have one pair of these remaining. Sharon, you got these on the pre-order, and they are in your pouch. This is an orchid-colored dewy bead, which means that it is semi-translucent. We have a white teardrop rhinestone up above, and then we have some iridescent little round rhinestones here at the bottom. My cousin Vinny. I still love that movie. These are all in a teardrop setting on a fishhook back. This is the size and the length. Let me put my hand back there so you can kind of see because they're kind of light. So these are Harmonious Harbors in purple. Again, they're kind of like an orchid purple. It's a little pinky purple. Number 26. Just one pair of those. It is a beautiful color. I have a suit that color I really like. But it's a linen-y type material, so it needs a lot of ironing, and so I don't wear it very often. Yes, I mean Panda. I did mean Panda. These are also a dewy type bead. So these are not moonstone, but the dewy type beads have a similar appearance. They just don't have the streaks in them like the moonstones will have. So these are in white. These are called Retro Reality. So 2 round beads on the top, and then the bottom is like an oval. They're in a silver frame, polished silver frame. This is the size and the length. Trying to make it be still, which is probably not going to do. I have 2 of these available. These are called Retro Reality in white, which I have to say kind of slowly. This one's number 27. Yes, it's a linen and cotton blend, and those are like the two worst things to put together because they both wrinkle very easily. So my best friend is not the iron. I can do it, but it's not my favorite thing to do. These I just have one remaining of. This is that very pretty fiery red like we saw earlier in the necklace. So these would make a nice upgrade for that necklace. These are a hinged earring. So we have the circular piece on the bottom. It has white rhinestones and those fiery red beads in the filigree. And then a little like kite-shaped piece up at the top with rhinestones and the fiery red beads as well. They're very pretty earrings. They're called Bohemian Ball. This is the size. They'd be very cute with that modern motley red necklace, that same color of bead. Oh, now Instagram clears up. Of course it did. It must have something to do with internet traffic. This one is Bohemian Ball in red, and it's number 28.
It's after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and there's no explanation for why it would clear up suddenly during a show. So obviously it was not my phone. Sorry, my nose is tickly. This would go with that Embrace the, what was that? Embrace the, it wasn't Journey, Voyage. Embrace the Voyage necklace with the crackle stone, the white crackle stone. So these are kind of a shark tooth shaped earring. It has the white crackle stone up at the top, a little oval, and then a triangular pattern across the bottoms. Just have one pair of these, which works because I only have one necklace. You're not having problems seeing me? Okay, it looks fuzzy on my end, Kim. I'm glad it's not fuzzy for you. Violet would like number 26 earrings. This is the length of these. So they would pair very nicely with that Embrace the Voyage necklace with the white crackle stone in it. These are Jurassic Journey. Jurassic Journey in white. Number 29. It does kind of look like an ice cream cone. All right. These I have two of. These are called Tundra Texture. I like these. They kind of remind me of a basket weave. Does it remind anybody else of a basket weave? And we've got teardrops in an antique silver. They have a linear texture or a linear pattern, and then they have these little crossbars on them. They're on a fishhook back. This is the size. So a nice sized earring without being humongous. So two of these available. These are Tundra Texture. Tundra Texture. And they are number 30. All right, we just have 5 more to go. Tunisian stitch and crochet. I'll have to look at that. It reminds me of a basket weave a little bit. All right, so we have one more question as well. This is your last chance to get extra entries for this show. Let's take answer number 5 for this one. Name something you might rent on a sunny day. Something you might rent on a sunny day. A boat was number 1. An umbrella was number 3. Bike was number 4. So we've got convertible was number 2. Beach tent wasn't on here. It should be. Got 2 more. Not a motorcycle. I guess that would be under bike too. Jet ski was number 6. Number 5 is going to be a little bit harder because it's not an outdoor activity. Something you might rent on a sunny day that would not be outdoors. Oh, nose tickles. It has to be the air conditioner. Something that's not outside. A movie. Terry, you got that one too? We're kicking you out. You're not allowed to answer next
Why
time.
are you going to rent a movie on a sunny day?
Because it's hot.
You
I'm
said
not going
hot day,
outside.
You said a sunny day.
If it's sunny, it's hot.
Not necessarily.
Well, obviously you don't live here then. A movie.
Hot in the wintertime.
Still tickly. You ever feel like just a piece of dust gets on the end of your nose, or a little fuzzy or something? That's what it feels like. It is not a booger. It feels like a little piece of lint or a... I'm going to push you out of the chair. Y'all close your eyes for a minute. All right. These are Exalted Elegance in silver. I love this faceted hematite stone in the middle. It's a triangular shape. And then we have hematite stones around the two upper sides. He doesn't play nice. Why should I? This is the size of these. These are a post earring as well. Exalted Elegance in silver. We have two of these available. Yours does that too? Good. Number 31. And beat Max up. He deserves it anyway. Making you cough. Yeah, don't make mom laugh. It sends her into coughing fits. These are in antique silver. They're called Mandala Eden. Antique copper. Did I say silver? I think I said silver. These are antique copper, no matter what I said. They're in a nice studded filigree. Got two circles with the filigree on a fishhook back. Kind of a flowery filigree. This is the size and the length. Yeah, definitely not silver. I don't know what I'm talking about. You should know that by now. So that's a flowery studded pattern. That's what they call those little dots or studs. It's a really cute little flowery pattern. So I have one pair of these left. Number 32. No, as usual, Helen, I just don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Y'all understand me. This is my tribe here. Because y'all get me. Even when I don't know what I'm talking about. This one is Vintage Gardens in silver. This is my last one of these. So these are little rippled oval discs with flowers imprinted on them. And then we have the tiny silver cage beads up above those ovals. I love the way that these are rippled so that they're reflecting light. It kind of bends the light. The earrings are the little silver cage beads on a fishhook back. This is the length it's going to be on Linda. Let's see, about an inch below that collar. See how shiny it is, even from there? With a 2-inch extension, or with the 2-inch extension that's on it, it's going to sit right above the bust here. So this is my last one, Vintage Gardens in silver. I'm trying to see if I can show you the pattern, but the light reflects off of it so well that you can't show anybody the pattern. It is number 33. This one is Prim and Polished in Panda Purple. I decided to get them both in there. So this one has very pretty purple pearly beads all along that chain, and then in clusters down here below. They also include a little smoky crystal type bead. So we have small pearly beads, large pearly beads, and then the little smoky crystal type beads to add some sparkle in there. The earrings are the purple pearly beads on a fishhook back. Are you trying to get ahead of me? Please try to get ahead of me over here, ladies. This one's about an inch below that collar as well, maybe an inch and a quarter. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down here on the bust. So right along the top of that bust, Helen would like one of these. I have 3 of them. So we have 3 of these. Prim and polished in purple is going to be number 34. 34. And don't leave after number 35 because I just got some kids' rings in, and I'll show you the rings that I got. I have 10 cute little rings. I did post them, but I'll show them to you. This is the ruling class in silver. This is going to be our last one. Put it on the bust. So these are silver pearly beads set all along in a silver bar, and then they have a white rhinestone at each end. So these are the medium gray. These are not the lightest gray silver pearly beads that we have. These are the medium gray. The earrings are slightly larger, medium gray pearly beads on a fishhook back. Just have one of these. This one is hanging basically right at that collar. So you can see just a tiny bit of white above it, but not a lot. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here almost mid-chest, but not quite. So it'll get close, but not quite to mid-chest. You could add an extra extension to it if you wanted to make it a little bit longer. So this is the ruling class in silver, and it's number 35. So that's the end of the adult jewelry for today. Let me show you the kids' rings that I got. Of course, these are all adjustable rings like usual. So I have 2 of each style. We've got palm trees. We've got, I guess those are lemon slices, maybe lime. They're green and yellow. The little pink cars, we have pineapples, and we have 2 rainbows with a little cloud at the end. Of course, be careful this month because it is Pride Month and we don't want to encourage rainbow wearing. So we have 2 of each of these. These are, of course, only $1 each because they are Starlit Shimmers. So if anybody would like one of these, we won't even give them a number because we're right at the end anyway. Just tell me which ones and how many that you would like. So 2 of each of these rings. Palm trees, lime slices. We're going to go with lime because it's green on the rind. Kind of yellow inside and green along the rind side. Bright pink cars, pineapples, and the rainbows with the little cloud. I wish these would show up a little bit better, huh?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. They didn't give me any Skittles. I can't taste the rainbow. See, now it's not wanting to focus. Look at that. 1 of each for Sharon. And we've got a pink car and a rainbow for Violet. So that leaves us a lime slice, a palm tree, and a pineapple. So we have 1 lime slice, 1 palm tree, and 1 pineapple remaining. All right, so I'm going to put these over here. And if anybody wants a palm tree, a lime slice, or a pineapple, just send me a message or comments on here, and I will see it later. Speaking of seeing you later, I will see you on Sunday at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, my 1-year paparazzi anniversary is coming up 1 week from today. So next Friday night at 5 o'clock, we will have some extra giveaways and maybe some fun games other than Family Feud. So we'll have something special for you on that Friday evening. And hopefully we'll also get our challenge rewards in soon. And we'll have some extra giveaways when those challenge rewards come in because all of you have helped me to earn them. So we'll spread the love. We'll see you all back Sunday at 7 o'clock. Have a great weekend. Hopefully have some fun and be productive. So we'll see you then. Bye.